It's 2 a.m., your body is exhausted, your eyes are heavy, but your mind refuses to slow down. You turn from side to side, counting hours instead of sheep, knowing the alarm will ring far too soon. This is not just an occasional bad night. It's a shared struggle for millions of people who feel tired every morning, unfocused during the day, and frustrated by a cycle they can't seem to escape. Sleep, something that should come naturally, has quietly become one of the most misunderstood health challenges of modern life. Poor sleep doesn't just make you feel groggy. It affects your mood, memory, immunity, hormones, and long-term wellness in ways most people never realize. Chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to stress, anxiety, weight gain, heart health problems, and weakened mental health. Yet despite knowing how important rest is, many of us sacrifice sleep for work, screens, social media, or late-night worries. We blame ourselves for feeling lazy or unmotivated, without recognizing that our body may simply be asking for proper recovery. What makes sleep even more confusing is the flood of advice surrounding it. Melatonin supplements, blue light glasses, meditation apps, strict bedtime routines. Some people swear by them, others see no change at all. You might wonder why what works for one person completely fails for another. Is it your lifestyle? Your stress levels? Your diet? Or is there something deeper happening inside your brain that no one ever explained to you? The science of sleep reveals that rest is not just about closing your eyes. It's an active, complex process that affects every system in your body. From circadian rhythm disruptions to hidden sleep symptoms you may be ignoring, your nightly rest may be telling a story about your overall health and wellness. But if sleep is so essential, why is it still so hard to achieve in a world designed to keep us awake? And here's the real question that keeps many people searching for answers. If you're spending enough hours in bed but still waking up tired, what is your body missing? And how can you finally learn to rest properly? For many people, the problem begins long before their head touches the pillow. Long work hours, constant screen exposure, irregular meal times, and high stress levels slowly disrupt the body's natural sleep cycle. The brain becomes overstimulated, cortisol stays elevated, and the circadian rhythm loses its sense of timing. Over time, falling asleep feels harder, staying asleep feels impossible, and waking up refreshed becomes rare. These changes often happen quietly, making poor sleep feel normal when it's actually a warning sign. Early symptoms of unhealthy sleep patterns show up during the day. You may feel persistent fatigue, low energy, frequent headaches, mood swings, poor concentration, or increased cravings for sugar and caffeine. Many people share similar real-life experiences, needing multiple alarms, feeling mentally foggy at work, or relying on naps just to function. These signs are often dismissed, yet they reflect deeper issues in sleep quality, not just sleep quantity. Daily habits play a powerful role. Late-night scrolling, inconsistent bedtimes, heavy meals before sleep, and lack of physical activity can all interfere with proper rest. Even the bedroom environment, lighting, noise, and temperature, can affect sleep health. When these lifestyle patterns repeat night after night, the body adapts in unhealthy ways. The question becomes not just why we're tired, but how long we can ignore these signals before sleep deprivation starts affecting our long-term wellness and overall health. For many people, sleep struggles go beyond just feeling tired. They seep into every part of life. Imagine someone who works long hours and comes home mentally drained, only to lie awake for hours, their thoughts racing. The frustration builds, guilt creeps in for not being productive, and anxiety about tomorrow only makes it worse. These emotional struggles are common, yet often overlooked, creating a cycle where stress and poor sleep feed each other. It's not just a minor inconvenience, it's a real challenge that affects mental health, relationships, and overall quality of life. Medical experts warn that chronic sleep deprivation isn't harmless. Over time, it can impact heart health, blood pressure, blood sugar levels, and even the immune system, making everyday illnesses harder to fight off. Some people may develop sleep disorders like insomnia or sleep apnea without realizing it, attributing their symptoms to stress or aging. Misconceptions are rampant too. Many assume that extra coffee, late-night snacks, or sleeping in on weekends can catch up on lost sleep, but the body doesn't work that way. Lifestyle impacts are also significant. Poor sleep affects decision-making, reaction time, and emotional regulation, making work, parenting, and daily responsibilities more difficult. Social life can suffer too, as fatigue reduces motivation to engage with friends or participate in activities. Even physical wellness takes a hit. Exercise performance declines, metabolism slows, and cravings for unhealthy foods increase. These complications raise an important question. If sleep touches every aspect of health, mental, physical, and emotional, why do so many people continue to struggle despite trying every tip and trick they hear? Understanding the root of the problem is key, and that's where the real science of sleep begins to reveal surprising truths about what our bodies really need to rest properly. As the nights stretch on, the effects of poor sleep can start to feel impossible to ignore. What begins as occasional restlessness may turn into chronic fatigue, leaving people waking up feeling heavier than when they went to bed. Concentration slips, memory falters, and even simple decisions become mentally exhausting. Emotionally, irritability, anxiety, and low mood can creep in, making interactions with family, friends, and colleagues more strained. Many people don't realize that these seemingly everyday struggles are actually warning signs of deeper health risks. Medical research has shown that long-term sleep deprivation can contribute to serious conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. Even short-term lack of sleep can trigger accidents, reduce cognitive performance, and amplify stress levels. The body starts sending urgent signals. Frequent yawning, trouble focusing, intense cravings for sugar or caffeine, or waking up multiple times during the night. Ignoring these signs can set the stage for a cascade of health problems that are far harder to reverse. For some, sleep issues reach a turning point where no amount of coffee, meditation, or late-night scrolling seems to help. Nights are restless, mornings are exhausting, and the frustration builds, creating a sense of helplessness. The reality is sobering. When proper rest remains elusive, both mental and physical health hang in the balance. And at this stage, the question becomes urgent. How long can the body cope before the consequences become serious, and what is really preventing us from finally getting the restorative sleep our health depends on? What makes sleep issues even more alarming is how often they go undetected or are misdiagnosed. Many people chalk up their fatigue to stress or being busy, never realizing that their bodies are sending clear warning signals of deeper sleep disturbances. Hidden conditions like sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, or even subtle hormonal imbalances can quietly rob the body of restorative rest night after night. The danger is that these conditions often show few obvious symptoms at first. Maybe just mild snoring, occasional tossing and turning, or morning headaches. So people continue their routines, unaware that their health is slowly deteriorating. Common mistakes can make matters worse. Some try to force sleep with alcohol or late-night snacks, thinking it will help them fall asleep faster. Others adopt extreme routines or over-rely on supplements, hoping for a quick fix. While well-intentioned, these habits can actually disrupt natural sleep cycles and worsen fatigue over time. Even seemingly harmless late-night screen time can shift circadian rhythms, tricking the brain into thinking it's still daytime. The stakes are high because when sleep problems remain hidden or untreated, the consequences extend beyond grogginess. Mental clarity diminishes, emotional resilience weakens, metabolism slows, and the risk of serious chronic conditions rises. What many don't realize is that by the time exhaustion becomes noticeable, the body may already be signaling an urgent need for change. And now, we reach the critical moment. Understanding why sleep continues to evade us and uncovering the science that could finally explain what our bodies truly need to rest properly. After all the struggle, research, and expert insights reveal a surprising truth. Quality sleep isn't just about the number of hours you spend in bed, it's about understanding how your body cycles through the different stages of rest. Deep sleep, light sleep, and REM sleep each play unique roles in physical recovery, brain function, and emotional balance. Skipping or disrupting any of these stages can leave you feeling exhausted no matter how long you sleep. This explains why so many people wake up tired even after a full night's rest. Another key insight is the hidden impact of lifestyle habits on your natural sleep rhythm. Even small factors like late caffeine, inconsistent bedtime routines, irregular meal timing, or exposure to artificial light at night can quietly shift your circadian rhythm, making restorative sleep harder to achieve. Experts emphasize that awareness of these triggers is the first step toward reclaiming better sleep, mental clarity, and overall wellness. The twist is that your body often gives subtle clues long before major symptoms appear. Morning grogginess, restless nights, or cravings for sugary foods can all be early warnings. The exciting part? Once you recognize these signals and adjust habits to support your natural sleep cycles, your body can start to repair itself in ways that go far beyond just feeling rested. Sleep is not a passive state. It's an active process, and the science shows that proper rest is not only achievable but transformative, if you pay attention to what your body is really asking for. This means the solution isn't about spending more hours in bed. It's about understanding your sleep, listening to your body, and aligning your lifestyle to support true restorative rest. And just when you think you've seen every sleep tip, the science of sleep still holds a few hidden secrets that most people never realize. Secrets that could change how you experience rest forever. Now that we understand the science behind sleep, the path to truly restorative rest becomes clearer. Small, consistent changes in daily habits can make a huge difference. Prioritizing a regular sleep schedule, creating a calm and dark bedroom environment, limiting late-night screen time, and being mindful of caffeine or heavy meals before bed all support the body's natural circadian rhythm. Physical activity during the day, stress reduction techniques like meditation or deep breathing, and listening to your body's early warning signals, like persistent fatigue or restless nights, can further improve sleep quality and overall wellness. It's important to remember that good sleep isn't just a luxury. It's essential for mental clarity, emotional resilience, heart health, immune function, and even weight management. By recognizing the signs, understanding the hidden factors that disrupt rest, and making thoughtful lifestyle adjustments, anyone can take control of their sleep health. The key takeaway is that sleep is an active, dynamic process, not simply the absence of wakefulness. When you begin to align your habits with your body's natural needs, the benefits ripple across every part of life. Energy levels rise, focus sharpens, mood stabilize, and long-term wellness improves. Finally, rest is not just possible. It's achievable, sustainable, and transformative when approached with awareness, care, and intention.